Of course I forget to turn off my damn notifications. God damn it, email. Here was wanting to enjoy the intro. Anyway, hello, welcome to Guilty Gear the Missing Link. Welcome to Deckember Day 2. So we will be doing only Guilty Gear today, and we're gonna start up with Guilty Gear the Missing Link. So let me just set this up properly. Yeah, looks fine to me. Oh, it's not working properly for me. Oh, I think this thing is confused. Damn, okay, never mind. I'm playing this on a... I'm playing this on a Hillary fight, but anyway. The controls seem fine and close to what I usually use, so... I'll just leave. So, this is the only Guilty Gear I have never played. The first one. This is the PlayStation 1 game. I'm playing this on the PlayStation 1 Classic. You can buy it online. I'm playing it on the PS3, so... I think it's like just a few bucks. We're gonna start off with this. We're gonna play it for a bit. I'm gonna show off mostly one character, then switch up for a bit other characters just to give them a few things. So how we're gonna do this? We're gonna play as Kai. I'm not gonna show off in this game particularly the other characters, but I am gonna highlight some things that are different. Most notably, some redesigns, some story stuff. The cast here mostly include just these 10 characters. There are 2 more hidden characters. The sub-boss, Testament, the final boss, Justice, and Baiken, aka the Kenshin ripoff. I won't be able to unlock them because there is no code in the US version that lets you unlock them in an easy way. Anyway, oh damn it, I picked the wrong color. Depending on which button you press, you get a different color of the actual character. We picked accidentally the edgy black and yellow one. So the basic stuff about Guilty Gear is you have your punch button, you have your kick button, you have your slash, and you have your... this is your slash, and you have your heavy slash. You also have standard issue special moves, and kind of the trademark thing of the series is that you can kind of cancel... oh, he's diseased. You can kind of cancel moves into another, so you can cancel a normal into another normal, but you can also cancel most normals into any special move, which makes the game far more fast-paced than your standard issue fighting game. So, for example, there I canceled a heavy slash into a projectile, a punch into a dragon punch, and here I'm just getting my ass kicked. For a PlayStation 1, like, it's very pixely, but for a PlayStation 1 game, it looks fairly decent. The game itself is a bit of a... it's a treasure trove of trivia, because it has a lot of little interesting tidbits about it. Probably the most interesting one is that one person did the art, the music, the game design, and some of the code, which is Daisuke Shibatari. Later he would transition more into just a design and music role. That's kind of the first bit of trivia that's the big thing. The other is mostly tied to the actual characters. And no Dizzy in the original. Dizzy was a addition to the later version of the game. Now I'm gonna try and actually film a super bar to see if I can get like a super out and show that off. Let's see. So most of the characters here are heavy metal, rock, music references. Some obvious, some less obvious, depending on how much you're into the musical genre. Okay, I think I should be able to have my super now. Okay, if I don't die, I will die. Darn. For example, Kaikesuke is a reference to Halloween and Gamma Ray from, I think, Michael Kiske and Kai Hansen. So just like mishmash of two names. That's stuff there. Soul Bad Guy, a reference to the Queen album, Mr. Bad Guy. Or Freddie Mercury album, Mr. Bad Guy, and stuff like that. I'll not be going over every single reference, but most of it just so I remember. This is also the only Guilty Gear game they know of that just uses... I can actually get... I can actually get out my super. Maybe the input for the right lightning is different in this one. Let's check real quick. Actually, no, it doesn't have a command list. Shit. That's spoiled for later. Let's see if we can get this done. Also, you saw her kind of power up there. That is basically to fill out your tension meter. So another thing that exists in this game, which I will probably fail when I attempt, is the instant kill. So let's see if I can do that. Nope. Doing an instant kill in this game is a very good way to get killed. So let's just try it. Yep, we got it. So one thing that this game introduced, which is pretty crazy, is that at any point in the match, you can try and instant kill your opponent. How you instant kill your opponent is... okay, cool. How you instant kill your opponent is you basically press punch and kick at the same time, and you'll see that the screen flashes red for a brief moment. When that happens, you press down, forward, punch kick again, and you instant kill your opponent. They're just dead. The trick about it is that in this game, if somebody tries that on you, you can counter instant kill them by doing down back, punch kick. And if you counter instant kill them, they're instant kill instead. So even if you try to cheese it, the CPU can just read you and, you know, fuck you up. Okay, he still has that little thing. Let's see, can I... No? So what is his input for Ride of Lightning? Ow. That's a new thing. Oh god, he actually killed me with his super spam. So, another thing this game has is the less health you have, the more super meter you have. Which also translates to I have very little health, I have infinite super meter. So you can kind of like spam the night away. Surprised that the input for Ride of Lightning is different. Also, Potemkin still hits like a truck regardless of the game. I think that charge up thing actually charges up your special moves, so once you do that for a while, you basically, next time you use the move, it ends up being supercharged. Oh, that's not it. Oh god, he backdashed and grabbed me. Ow. Yeah, I don't know which one is the one that has an instant kill as a combo. Oh, so the input is different. 4, 1, 2, 3, 6, 4. So it's actually inverse of what I'm doing. Okay, thank you. I guess that's another thing they changed. I just assumed it was the same because the input was fairly simple. Thank you. Oh god. Jesus Christ. That thing does so much damage. I don't know if this game has the guts mechanic. I think that might be the second one. Basically, yeah, I think it's the second one. Right now the health bar is just a double meter, but what ends up being... Oh, there we go. Thank you. That's so weird, it's like just the inverted direction of it. There we go, got him. Let's see. He also has a weird forward dash, which I'm kind of glad they never gave him in future games because holy crap. Please stop powering up your moves. I believe you can also... Yeah, you can cancel moves into supers as well. God, stop doing so much damage. I'm kinda glad I got Potemkin in the second or third stage because I don't think I could have dealt with him in this game on a higher stage. He's always scary. Chip is enough. But yeah, even though this is the first game in the series, the flow itself is still fairly good. Like, it's very smooth. Feels kind of like, you know, an SNK game, like if you're playing Fatal Fury or King of Fighters. Doesn't look as pretty as that. I think the biggest problem is that the backgrounds are kind of as active as the characters, so a bit of it gets lost. Like, it kind of turns into mush. Oh! Oof, I accidentally almost... Oh! Okay, he didn't. So yeah, the CPU can do instant kills on you as well. Thankfully he kinda missed his input. But yeah, the instant kill mechanic is something that won't go away during the entire game. It just becomes harder and harder to do. I think it gets harder to do in the next... Oh, I'm dead. Motherfucker. In the next 2D iterations. But then it gets easier to do again in XR. Kinda glad it's not this easy to do again because holy crap. Is it annoying to get instant kill at full health? Wow. Jesus. Also, this move is so weird. Let me see. Nope. Nope, fuck off. Yeah, like that move is specifically difficult. Also, he is taunting me, which is a bit annoying. Nice! Grabbing the teleport. Also, this thing looks pretty fine on the OBS, but on my screen it is just completely stretched. As though it's a widescreen game. And I don't know how to disable that, but I'll cope. But yeah, that's most of the mechanics of this game. Like, the series will get far more complicated as time goes on. But for now it's just like, hey, you have super meter, you have instant kills, and you have special moves. Also, hey, I killed him with a perfect. Nice. Eat it, nice. Chip. Hello. Welcome to Fighting Games. So our next opponent is Dr. Ballhead, who gets a massive redesign in the next game.
Ooh.
I think most people would know this character as Faust.
Yes.
It is essentially Faust, just chaotic evil.
Faust before learning how to be a good guy again.
Yes. So, one of the things this game does is it has a lot of fucking backstory for each character.
Yes.
And as the series goes on, they kind of try to build up around that. Okay, he's dead. Basically, Dr. Ballhead is a guy who had a patient who never had a patient die, and then one point a patient does die on him, and he goes crazy and goes in the murder spree, and then later he becomes Faust, takes up a new identity, and tries to deal with his past transgressions, especially after realizing that the entire death of his patient was a setup.
Yep. He basically becomes Mary Poppins if Mary Poppins was a doctor.
Yes.
He even travels by umbrella.
Also, this button has a taunt. This game has a taunt button. I don't think in this one they have it, but in future games you can both taunt and respect your opponent.
Yes.
Oh,
Does it still have instant kills?
Yes, it's just that they're extremely easy to do now, but also extremely easy to punish. It's really weird. They're much more present, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall plot of the game is it's humanity found out how magic works. They fused magic and technology, and they created super biological beings called gears. But things go out of control. War with gears starts. The war lasts for 100 years. Humanity is almost wiped. And now the game is set after the war, when a certain gear is trying to direct the gear commander that had been previously killed. After that, it stops being... gears kind of like aren't more like not like as a central plot point, but it's more like around the people who worked on the gear project rather than the actual gears.
Yes.
And then it also evolves that every person has their own agenda. Most notably,
One guy wants to become president.
yeah, everybody has their little mini agenda, but you also have things like the Assassin's Guild, which is kind of this weird parallel story that happens with the rest of the game, mostly involving Milia Rage and Zato 1. Okay, there is. Oh wait, I did set respect, didn't I? Yeah, I did. That is respect. So yeah, you have a respect button. You have a taunt button. In the later games, they just switch it to one button, but plus direction to decide what you want to do.
Yes. God, Axel's original costume.
Yeah, it's pretty. I don't like it. It gets a redesign, but then they kind of bring back the buff shorts. I guess I know what else to call it.
The cutoffs.
Yeah. Also, Axel Low, an obvious nod to Axel Rose. Probably the most obvious fucking reference in the game. Usually it's like more subtle. Oh, I'm gonna eat shit, I know. No, I didn't do it properly.
Damn.
Also, the music is pretty quiet in this one, but in general, the music in this game has always been a massive selling point.
Yes.
I wonder if we can actually get far enough to beat the game.
I mean, this is like, what, round 6 or something?
Should be fairly close.
Yeah.
God, I cannot get used to this old ride the lightning input. It is so counterintuitive.
Yeah.
Because the previous one is forward to back half circle and then forward hard slash, and here it's like inverted that, and it's just so weird to do.
Ah, the best character.
Ah, Cliff Anderson. Cliff, the character that canonically dies after the first game. And then they don't actually bring him back for a while.
Yeah. I mean, like, normally he's like a bonus character or something, not
yeah, they don't really want to, I can see why they don't want to use them, because it seems like a nightmare to have a short character.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow. Also, I am not a fan of all the red flashes in this game.
Yes.
There we go.
Cliff is mighty.
Cliff Anderson. Yeah, I'm surprised actually that this is the first time I'm playing this Guilty Gear. I'm genuinely surprised that most of the skills still carry over. Like usually when you have you know, Street Fighter iterations, like it doesn't carry over as much.
I think it definitely seemed that a lot of the games when they've released them were more about putting new characters in or just telling a new story than it is like a big change in mechanics.
Yeah. Yeah, this kind of always... one thing I want to showcase is just how they keep changing the mechanics and building up upon what they have. Because this series has remained relatively consistent, but then when we do Blaze Blue, you'll see how they kind of just really struggle to figure out some stuff, funnily enough.
Yeah. For example, they don't learn that maybe you shouldn't have such a shitty anime plot.
No, the plot just gets worse. They never... Oh my fucking god, Milia, get the fuck off the case.
Holy crap, that combo!
Glad to see she was top tier from the first iteration.
Yes.
Oh god, I keep failing the instant kill input. Because punch and kick in the other games is the faultless defense, which is kind of like get the fuck off me button. But in here, it's kind of like the instant kill button, so it gets a bit weird when I try to do it. Also, Milia, one of the rare people who still has her original theme in the later game. Because a lot of people's themes were reworked.
Yep.
So I think this is the...
Sometimes they became the sequels to their previous themes.
Yeah. What the fuck is this? This is new. Oh no, she didn't spam the fuck out of me. No.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because she has like infinite attention, so I can just like watch and cry. Okay, let's try this again. I think it's like this and this, then Soul, then Testament, and Justice. So maybe I can get to Justice at least, just so people can see her.
Testament's fun. Testament has a fun instant kill in later games.
Ah yes, the bed instant kill. Just, oh my god.
I mean, like, because it's so dumb. Justice also has a fun instant kill in later games.
Yeah. And yeah, Milia is an assassin that escaped the Assassin's Guild, but rather than just running away from the Assassin's Guild, I believe she set them up and then ran away. So that is just making them run after her even more.
Yeah. Hell yeah, it's a reference to Freddie Mercury, Mr. Bad Guy.
It is also Daisuke Shuatori's original character because he voices him until quite a long way into the series.
Yeah.
He is also the strongest character in the video games universe, after Dizzy, I think.
Mm-hmm. When will Saul Bad Guy get a surrender instead of a instant kill?
I don't know. Saul Bad Guy is also very weird as a main character because he doesn't have the tools you usually find in main characters. Like he has, you know, projectiles, he has an install, he has a command grab, he shows you the middle finger as his taunt.
He's a rude, cool dude.
Yeah, Kai is more your standard issue fighting game main character. Like he has more of the all-arounder tools. And yes, they do have special interests. This actually track that's playing, that's the special Soul vs. Kai track.
Mm-hmm.
That only plays when they fight. Milia and Zata also have one in this, I think, or in the next one at least. But yeah, there are also special interests for characters. The interests get more and more extravagant.
the instant kills become more and more extravagant.
Yeah, for some characters, yeah. On XR, everybody gets a crazy instant kill.
Yes. I still think the best one is, I believe it was XX's, or Faust's XX instant kill.
Yeah, his gets updated a few times.
Specifically the one where he nukes things.
And now we fight Testament. Yeah, Order Soul I think has a special instant kill. Dizzy for the longest time had a hidden instant kill because she was too powerful to have a regular instant kill. So, if I'm not mistaken, this fight is generally a nightmare in this game.
Probably.
Because
he is like
the
a boss.
Yeah. I don't know what gamble is. That's a weird thing. I guess like if you're reading high lows, maybe. Oh,
Jesus.
There it. Oh, it actually tells you poison status effect when it hits you. Okay, that's cool.
Neat.
I guess it's because it was like not that common to have something like that. Capture.
Yeah.
Wow. He is like fucking.
I never liked playing Testament, I have to say.
Oh my fucking god, Tesla! You're a fucking
like a douche.
You're a fucking JRPG boss.
Testaroth.
Yeah, Testament, the reference to the band named Testament.
Yes.
Another one of the obvious references.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can cheese him with an instant kill. Nope, I cannot, in fact. He keeps avoiding it. Maybe if I lower his health, he'll be more forgiving. Oh my god, fuck off, Testament.
I mean, like, I know in, Accent Core Plus, whenever I had to do, like, the boss fight against, I know, I always had to do the, instant kill on her because I couldn't beat her otherwise.
Yeah, and Testament looked like he just ate my health. I had half a bar and I'm just dead.
Yep. Was biking in this?
Yes, as a hidden fight. If you want to get biking, you have to beat the entire game without continuing.
Biken was always a fun character that I could never get to play right. Because she's very technical.
Yeah, I just cannot, like, fucking instant kill. Oh, poison oh, fuck! Okay, that's different. Poison can kill you in this game. They changed that in the later games. God, Testament, you're such an asshole.
Testament is even a good band. So, what a shitlord he is.
Yeah, I can't instant kill him, he keeps countering it. Or not countering it, he keeps just avoiding it. Or I keep misinputting it.
It's very rude of them to go, you know what, we're not gonna let you instant kill this guy just because we want you to have to actually fight him as a boss.
Oh, and
Oh, wow, poison.
Poison doesn't go away when you hit the opponent. Wow, I now understand why only Testament had poison.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just get off my case, Testament. Yeah, I just can't seem to get it to work on him. Nope, it just won't work. Oh, it's a delayed super. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna give this one more try, and if I don't get Testament down, we're moving to the next game, because fuck this guy. Jesus. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to work. Nope. Nope, it just won't work on him. I think I may have to try and beat him legit.
Mm-hmm.
This is only a sub-boss. I don't even want to know how Justice plays in this one.
Probably horribly.
These fucking things.
Yeah, they just come out too quick.
Well, let's say he is one super away from killing me.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. He is one super away from killing me. Okay, so I'm not beating this guy anytime soon.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna leave here.